Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Thursday night slash Friday morning, depending on where you guys are in the world. I don't know about y'all, but it's been a week. One hell of a week, actually. um, they happen from time to time. It's like what, and I guess it's probably good to get all the bad things out of the way all at once. And then maybe it'd be chill. I'm hoping for chill next week. I'd like to start out with something on a little bit of a serious note. My good friend Sherry, who has been a part of this Dinkum community for as long as I have, she is struggling. And I spoke with her today. She's back in the hospital and has been for the last couple of days. And she's trying to stay positive. She's trying to stay in a good place mentally. And so for anyone watching this now or watching it later, if you could just, whatever your belief system is, whether you like to pray, whether you like to send out good vibes and energy into the universe, good thoughts, do so for Sherry. She could use whatever boost, whatever good juju the universe can throw her way right now. And I would really appreciate it, and I know she would too. So Sherry, if you watch this later, we love you. We hope that all the good things happen and that you are going to walk out of that hospital sooner rather than later. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, I've had a crappy week. And if you are a member, tomorrow's coffee talk video is going to spill all the tea. So be ready. I would bitch about it now, except that I can't name names. And I don't want that on a public video. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. By the way, don't forget to vote in our silly little poll tonight. Would you rather be a leaf, a flower, a dandelion, or a cactus? I don't know. I just pulled that one out of the ether today, so it has no meaning. Just pick something. Kat, hello, welcome in. And everybody else lurking, y'all don't forget to hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. It's a big help to the channel. It's something everybody can do that is free and easy. So if you were with me last week, we started on our airport build and our runway. And we ran into a bit of an issue when I started putting the runway down, and the airport was not centered with it. And some people, thank you, Mickey, thank you, I appreciate it. She's trying really hard to stay in a good frame of mind, and it's got to be so difficult going through what she's going through. So any goodwill anybody can send her way, she's gonna be very appreciative. So thank you. So yes, I did spend some time off stream the other day, moving it over because it was going to drive me nuts. And Susan had a really great suggestion. I just couldn't do it. I'm like, no, it's gotta line up. It's gotta line up. And then I had the thought while I was moving it over, what if I put the fast travel tower like right here, right? Or we could build this out over here and have a little area where you teleport in. And then I was thinking we'd have like the helipads, maybe, one on either side if we have enough room, and then like some hot air balloons. Ace's Place, sending all the good vibes and positive energy and hugs to your friend Sherry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. When I spoke to her earlier today, she was, when you're trying so hard to stay in a really good frame of mind, but your body is failing you, it's just, poor thing. I feel like there's nothing you can say. No good thing you can say. So what do y'all think? Putting the little fast travel, the reason why I'm going to leave it in this area is because if you look at my map, it is dead center here. Actually, where it is currently. But we're going to move it over just a little bit. But I wanted to keep it kind of still in the center of the map, so that you can kind of get anywhere fairly quickly. Some people and other maps that I have it in completely different places. But this one, I wanted to keep it in the center, and I kind of like that idea of putting it right here. I guess the other question is, do I dirt print it up? Or do I leave it flat on the ground and just put it on this thing here? I guess while we're thinking about those things, let me go get the deed from Fletch. See how easy this is? Super fast. So if anybody needs to vent and get something off their chest because it's been a crappy week for them as well, feel free to use this opportunity to vent away. You know, kind of like that movie, The Purge. This is your opportunity to just out into the universe. All the things. Having been in the hospital 5 times since last Thanksgiving, my heart really goes out to her. Oh, Mickey. I'm doing well now. I hope she can have the same outcome. Me too. Me too. That is rough. You picked cactus. They live longer and people leave me alone. Dee Dee. That's my thinking right there. We're sharing a brain. Yes, we are. All right. I want to move a building. Actually, is this? Oh, wait. Oh, telepath. There it is. Okay. Because I was like, wait a second. Do I go to her or do I go to Franklin to move this? I had a momentary brain lapse. It's fine. I picked the same thing for the same reason. Exactly. I guess a cactus wouldn't want bees going on me, and I wouldn't want to fall off a tree. Well, you know, it could be. You could be like, what's his face in that movie, Serenity. You know, I'm like a leaf on the wind. You know, you could just kind of fly around. I don't know. I don't know why I thought of those things. That were the first things that came to my mind, and I thought everybody will have fun with that. That's what I thought. Yeah, be a cat. Cactus is winning like crazy. I almost put seaweed instead. Would your vote? What would your vote had been if I had put seaweed instead of cactus? Oh man, I didn't do. There we go. See how fast it is? Wee-hee! Okay. Where is it? There it is. Would you want to be a seaweed? Also, I dug down the light, and I think that looks better than being up tall like that. Oh, probably dandelion. I don't like salt water, so I'd pick a flower. We are all prickly here. Yes, I was in a private Discord server talking about my menopausal rage, and now I'm just like, everybody's pissing me off today. Dad plays bad. Hello, good to see you. Happy to have you here, Sarah. Hey, Miss Max. Good to have you here as well. All right, so we thinking flat on the ground here. Build up a platform over here next to the airport. I'm kind of leaning towards right here, because then I could feel like if you travel from someplace, it's like, boom, there's the airport, there's the runway. Definitely prickly. Oh, I am very prickly. Today, I am surprised I didn't get fired, honestly. It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. And I'm kind of thinking leaving it flat on the ground. Build mode. What do we think? I think we should just do it. And if I need to move it, what's money? In Dinkum, anyway. Okay. I guess the other thought is, except when gaming, I'm prickly supreme. Yeah. Talking about cactus, my friend has one. Really? Also, I'm not entirely sure what to do about the pathing, like what to use all around here. So until I figure that out, I guess I just need to come on down here and work on the things. How's Miss Boozy Loomer? I hope she's doing well. Also, should I do like a white line also, or just yellow? Yellow lines. What do we think? I'm having a bit of a crisis in terms of like decision-making abilities. Anybody else ever have like decision paralysis? Just me? Wouldn't be surprised. Like I don't know. I don't know what to do. All right, let's do this. And then just do like, how many is this? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Oh! My grandma had both a rose garden and a cactus garden. 6, 7, 8. Sorry, I have to count out loud. It helps. I mainly just played games today and it was working because it was for a video. Nice. I would have loved that. It would have been a better day than what I experienced. Wow. It was something else. And I feel like my car is starting to fall apart, y'all. My back passenger window started rolling down on its own, and I have power windows. I just did my first trips to the mines. Woohoo! Yay! Miss Max, that's exciting, and that requires some cheering because that can be a scary place for some people, and I am proud of you for trying it out. This may be too far apart. We may be taking all this up. She's been carting Boozy Jr. around in 100-degree heat trying to get an x-ray for his knee, so she is not currently rosy. Oh, no. Oh, and Boozy Jr., what happened to his knee? Is he okay? Eesh. Man, we're all falling apart. What's going on? The world is a crazy, screwed up place. Oh, he's choking, y'all. I think he got a bone stuck in his throat. Or he's swimming? Maybe he's swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Dude, what is happening right now? I swear, I feel like James, like, actually, like, purposely programs him to do this kind of stuff. Prickly Boozy. It is spreading. Like, I don't want to drag everybody's down, you know, but it's like, I feel like today was just a day from hell, you know? Oh, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like the universe was just, like, going crazy. He had a fall a month ago and it's been aggravated by PE class. Oh, no. He's going to use that as a school to be like, excuse to be like, no more PE for me. And he's valid for that. Susan! How are you doing? How goes life? How are we liking the spacing? What are we thinking? I feel like that maybe it's fine. I'm definitely gonna make the one raid longer, by the way. Well, we were just complaining about how a lot of us have had some crappy days today, so we hope you've had a better day than some of the rest of us. It has been no bueno. To buck the trend, I'm in a good mood. I made a new song, and it always raises my spirits. Well, you know what? That's the reason why I decided to stream today, even though I felt like dog doo-doo. Like, mentally. I was like, you know what? It'll put me in a good mood. And it does, every time. And I always regret not doing it sometimes when I'm feeling mentally... Like, not always. But sometimes I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I had just streamed, I'd have been in a better mood. Oh, wait, crap. I'm not counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am tired, but today was not bad. Cleaning my son's house. Well, you mostly didn't have to deal with the public, and that's, you know, that's always a win, in my opinion. Any day you don't have to deal with the public. There you go. Some tires are gonna run over this and probably cause a problem. Won't that be fun to try to solve? I'm telling you, this dealing with the people on a daily basis, Also, these people, why? Why do y'all do this right here in my vicinity? Just go away. Go away. Don't, no. Stop it. He's gonna come after me. He's gonna come after me. I guess he got bored. Jesus. Also, I don't know what has been going on, but the last, like, 3 or 4 weeks, like, literally 10 minutes before we close on a Thursday, I will have somebody call and want to try to get in the next day. We're not open on Fridays. And proceed to keep me on the phone for significantly longer than I want to be because I'm wanting to get the hell out of there. And it has literally been a thing the last few weeks. It's like, what? When I'm having a bad day, I search for friendly streams just to hear the laughter. Exactly. That is why I was like, okay, it's been not a great day. I got some bad news on a couple of fronts, you know. Work was awful. Hey, but the good thing, I didn't murder anyone today. I did not do a murder. I did not go to jail. That's a win. People have no idea how lucky they are to survive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, boy. This runway is about to run off. Okay. Leave me out of your BS today. Stay away. Stay away. That makes it sound like you have murdered in the past. Just not today. Dead men tell no tales. No. I'm just saying, I am at that stage of life, and I'm sure all the women in the chat can agree, where it's just like, I mean, some people are just very lucky to be alive. You know, you just have that hormonal rage, where you're just like, yeah. What does anyone else, anyone else having problems with chat? Oh no, are you? In ask for. I'm seeing you have this message. What did I do down here? I swear the animals do that just for the attention. I'm telling ya. I think James programmed it that way. Like, watch what happens. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna work. Post partial comments, or I have to click on it. Oh no! Are you on your phone? That's irritating. I'm sorry. I'm thinking I might have to extend this out. Round this off a little bit more so it can come out a little bit. Because in order to do this right, I need 8 spaces and then start the stripes so that the ends match, you know? Super duper gaming PC. Oh. YouTube be crazy and stupid these days. I'm telling you. I'm so sorry. I'll have that issue from time to time. Not so much exactly that, but just like it won't post like the emotes. Chrome might be an update you need. Oh. Dad Plays Bad knows the things. Okay, hang on. I'm so sorry, y'all. I can't remember nothing. Okay, so from this line, it's 8 tiles and then 6. Miss Max, I just read that. Thank you. My brain superimposed Taylor Swift over Susanwit's name. I don't know why. I guess because it's an S and a T. And that doesn't make any sense, I know, but like, here we are. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here I can start on the stripey stripes. Partly it's my keyboard, but every time I went to make a comment, I have to click on the comment line or not. No reason. Do you have a wireless keyboard? That could possibly be why. Might be. I don't know. I don't know nothing about technology. Don't listen to me. Don't know nothing. I don't know. I just looked up and I saw the T and thank you and the S and Susan and the T at the end of wit. And I was just like, Taylor Swift. You know how you'll read something and your brain will superimpose other letters there? Or maybe it's just me. It's probably just me. It's me. I'm the problem. Hey, Captain Price II, how's it going? It's been a day. It's been a day. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then down there. Sorry for ranting, but sometimes this stuff really is annoying. No, I hear you, and I'm sorry. I hope it's nothing on my end. I didn't do it. So I hope, Captain Price, you're having a better day than I. You know, it's getting better. It's getting better. And we've got some groovy tunes happening in the background. Ugh, I'm gonna have to put my helmet on. That's not what I wanted. That. Not on my end. Oh, well, yeah. You don't ever know. You never know. Rachel, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the shit show. Yeah, I guess not really, but kind of, sort of. I'm, ugh, I hate that I have to do this. It is what it is. It's the most janky shaped whatever. Ugh. Did you publish a new song? Yeah, you and Boozy are really getting into that. It's, quite clever, as they say. Okay, I think this will be the end of it. Although this runway, I need to, that's really close to the edge. We're really living on the edge on this one. I don't know, it's probably only gonna bother me. Dude. What do we think? I should probably, oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. You know what? We're just gonna do it. Checking which last post on hers or than mine. Do y'all take turns? I guess I haven't really ever paid attention. What a crappy friend I am. Well, like, well, I don't know that I've ever noticed it flips back and forth. I don't recollect at the moment. Ah, gotcha. And then we're gonna fill this in so it's not quite so janky lopsided. Oh, I should have kept my helmet on. I didn't realize there were still rocks down here. Good gravy. Gotta put my crown back on. Finally learned all the recipes in Dinkum today. Oh! That is a huge achievement, Rachel. That is something to be celebrated for sure. Yeah, we're gonna round this out because that is a shape I just can't get behind. Dirt printing's so interesting to watch too. Y'all know you love it. The hot really came through. It sure does. I know SunnyAnn complains about it, but you know what? It's yielded some pretty positive results. Yeah, it always feels really good whenever you get all the recipes. It's like, woohoo, I have all the power. I have all the power. Okay, let's dirt print down the length of this. And when we sleep, we'll see, we'll see how it turned out. Twice now I've set up my airport just to find out my island is on the diagonal. Oh, don't you hate that? And when I was like looking at this over, I was like, oh yeah, that I'll fit that in. She in fact did not fit it in. the narrator said. Oh, yeah. What are you going to do? I kind of just speed run through it, and don't worry about the yoblins and hope that I make it out of the room in one piece. Exactly. Boozy's last non-video related release was 5 days ago, and that's enough for that. Taking it. Oh, no, you're okay. Don't even worry about that. I don't care. I don't mind my friends promoting themselves. It's not like, you know. It's like I don't know y'all. That's totally fine with me. I enjoy Boozy. All of like one of the things I really loved about Boozy's channel was all the little shorts that she would put out. I was like, girl is killing it with all the content. Back before I knew about vertical recording. And I was like, how are you doing this magic? And she had some template in Photoshop or something she was using at the time. And I was like, that sounds complicated. I'm not doing that. Kind of, I'm lazy. Okay, I want to sleep and see what this is looking like. Also, any ideas of what we're going to put on the side of this thing? They were killing her. She put the brakes on this for... Yeah, I noticed she hasn't put out any for a while, and I was sad about that. But believe me, I understand. Until I incorporated the plugin of this vertical recording thing, I couldn't keep up doing shorts either. And now just periodically through the stream, I'll just hit the record button and it'll record the last 60 seconds. And I just use those. That's what, you know, any of that you see. Where did that? Oh, that rue came out of nowhere. Rude. But it is a lot of work. Even though I have the plugin and it makes it super easier than it did. The editing them down, the uploading, I'm telling you, that's just a lot. Okay, that looks better. What do we think? Can y'all hear the background music? I forget how many we dug down. I think it was 3. It's looking good. Any thoughts on what kind of pathing we should use over here in the arrivals area? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, I forgot. Ugh, I gotta do all this roundabout nonsense. Red carpet. Ooh. You might be kidding, but I'm intrigued. We got really crazy. I could put down the new glowing path, right? Just use it out of context completely. Yeah, so if we do that down the runway, I think I like that better than up tall. And also, I feel like I need to figure out my life here. Red carpet surrounded by glowing path. Oh boy. I'm thinking right here in between where the walkway is, that can be maybe cement. And then this other area be something else. Glowing path seems perfect for a runway. I mean, I could replace this white line with a glowing path. I mean, for shits and giggles, why not? We shouldn't take ourselves too seriously here. Grammy Q! Hello, good to see you. Good to see you. How's it going? Glad to have you here. Some celebrities in the house. Dad Plays Bad, Miss Grammy Q. All delightful creators, if you haven't already checked them out. What are you waiting for? I can't. I cannot. How are we liking that so far? Is it dumb? Is it dumb? Or is it give a bit of whimsy to the design? If you do a helipad, make the H out of the glowing path, maybe. Ooh, yes. This one right here comes from the night market that happens on the 19th of every season. So, and you have to buy these little mystery bags from him, and I think they're like, are they 50,000 a piece, guys? Or 25,000 a piece? Or 100,000 a piece? I can't even remember. And then you'll have like 16 pathing tiles in each bag. Sort of like runway lights. It definitely, oh, it's not gonna show it until I sleep. You haven't had the night market yet? Oh my God, who's steering this thing? You haven't had the night market since the update? Well, pay attention. I mean, it'll pop up, I think, visitors here, and then you can go after late in your game, and that's when you can visit. You like what I'm doing with the glowing path? Okay, cool. I mean, I think it adds a little something different. I think it looks a little different. I think I kind of like it. Looks a little bit like a racetrack, but what are you gonna do? 50,000 a bag? I think it's 50,000 a bag. Haven't played a ton after the update. I just got hyper fixated on Dinkum again this week. Oh, you know what? Hey, that's fine. Better late than never. I'm itchy. For no reason. I'm just itchy. I'm told that's a symptom of issues. Oh, I just had a thought. I was going to do something. A plane. Look, boss, it's a bird. It's a plane. Okay, quickly. Shout out paint colors. No. Not 50,000 per tile. 50,000 per mystery bag. And then you can get, when you open the mystery bag, you'll get several things. It's not just one thing. And if you get pathing tiles, you get a group of 16 at a time. Green. All right. Somebody said green. Any others? Any others? Or is it just going to be Dee Dee? Your opportunity to direct the color of the plane. Going once. Going try. Oh, purple. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll get them out. We're going to put it down. And yeah, so you want to make sure you got money. All right, so this is what green looks like. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, have y'all seen the green? Chrome. We got cats, got chrome. Okay. All right, y'all got a look. There's purple. Now chrome. Out of those three, what did y'all like the best? I will get back to PC games soon if pain would. Oh, I hope so too. Grammy, Mickey like the green. This one. And Dee likes the chrome. The chrome is kind of clutch. I tell you what. Who says we can't have two? Excuse you. There we go. So imagine. Oh man, I'm gonna have to park this thing. Oh wait, wrong. Hey, James Bond, in America we drive on the right side of the road. We could always alternate. We could. All right, and then whoa. Look at my crown kind of sticking out. I tell you what, we can do one of the helicopters in purple for sure. Okay. Awesome. Great parking. It's the best. That's the best you're gonna see. Not really. My driving skills in this game are awful. What about building a hangar where you can park them in front, like they're just waiting to go out? I think what we're gonna do for a hangar, so like I think I want to put like helipads maybe right here and here, since we've got all this room. And then I would do something to have maybe like a hot air balloon or two back here. And then I was thinking of putting a hangar back here. You can make a couple of hangars for the planes on the side, dirt print up, and put the bridge on top for a roof. Ooh. You should see me drive a motorbike. Yeah. I look ridiculous driving anything. Oh. Oh, it's just one tile. Okay. It's a visual, what's it called? Optical illusion. You were talented, you could go for a big international airport. I know I could, but this town has a bit of a, well, that'll be the next island, Grammy Q. We'll do a big international airport. I don't know, the thought of doing a big international airport, I don't know, I was going for something a little smaller and a little more like manageable for people who want to have the opportunity but maybe don't have the patience. Mario Kart? Yeah, I suck. I'm so bad. I mean, I think if I ever got a Switch 2 and that game came with it, I should just play that just for y'all to be entertained by how terrible I am at being able to drive. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this may not be it, y'all, but this is what we're doing for now. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's the wrong game. Wrong game. That's Mario Brothers, not Mario Kart. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You know, every time I go to the hot, I think of that. That theme song from Mario Brothers. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun, dun, dun. I built a country-style airport in my city island. I mean, you know, I got the Switch 2, but didn't buy the Mario Kart game. Wasted on your skills. I feel ya. We have it, so I have the original Switch, and that is one of the games that my kids and I would play together. It's hilarious because, you know, my skills are, you know, so amazing. I mean, they write books about it. And then for all of us to play, my son is very competitive, and so he has to win. But his sister has kicked his butt a few times. And it's always very funny to see that when that happens. Smooth cement in the regular. Yeah, I was thinking I needed to do something different. Y'all would tell me if it looked dumb, right? One hopes. One can hope. And I was also thinking about putting like the kitchen islands here, and that would be like the baggage claim area. And like some crates and stuff. You know, we've got the cargo off the plane. I have it on the Switch, and my granddaughter laughs so much when we play. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. Ridiculous, but a good time. How about we do this? Ba-doop. Okay. What was I going to put out here? Maybe it was just going to be like a landing area. One away from 250? What? You had I had 6 subs the other day and YouTube removed all 6. Give it a day or two. Mine will do that. I'll have like 2 or 3 people will sub, and then it'll on YouTube Studio it'll show me, oh yeah, you got new subs. And then literally like 12 hours later it takes them all away, but then it brings them back. So I don't know if it's like some sort of verification process or what. But don't give up hope. Maybe they'll come back. Try human fell flat with the kids. Huge laughs. Human fall flat. Okay. I'll have to remember that. Human fall flat. Oh, hang on. Do I like that? Oh, I don't know if I like that. Hang on. Ooh, never mind. Just kidding. Maybe we leave 1. No, we need to take them all up. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, check it out. So fun. What's like the general premise? So I'm prepared. And the thought was I'd put up some kind of fencing. We could do some signage. Hang on. Signs. I see dead people. Wrong movie. Wow. Okay. Okay, good. 1. Loved playing Mario Kart many hours and all the Mario games. Yes. Good times, right? Good times. Oh, what? Oh, hang on. I had an idea. I just had an idea. Watch. I'm a genius! Hard to describe. You're like a crash test dummy floppy thing trying to accomplish tasks. So wobbly life. So it's like wobbly life. That would be amazing. Totally gotta try that. Is it on? It's on the Switch? Okay. Okay, so then island. Okay, so kitchen island. I like the dark, but I don't want green. Oops. Boozy and I played Human Fell Flat a few times. Did y'all? Man, I am sorry I missed that. Where was I? Sounds right. Yes, in other places. I think Steam too. Okay. I used to play the first Super Mario with my mom. It was always fun watching her in the Browser Dungeon. Bowser Dungeon. It's multiplayer or single. Huh. Human Fall Flat. I've got to look into that. It's in her video history, although I think we all will not be going back to it. Oh no. Oh, you know what I can't do? You know, somehow in my mind, I envisioned this to be wider. Should I keep the travel thing here, or should I move it up here, like, by the door? I mean, I thought this was such a cool idea, but maybe I don't have enough room. Because I was thinking about putting like some barrels and some crates, or maybe I take out this one. Dadgummit. And put some stuff here and then have, oh, we don't really have anything that would represent a suitcase though, would we? Although I think we're, yeah. I'll have to go back and check it out because I loved watching y'all play It Takes Two. It takes two, baby. Crates. You know, somebody said purple earlier. Let's do a purple crate. And a black one. I wish we could stack things on top of these because that would make my life easier. Barrel. Give that realistic stacked thing happening. It Takes Two is so much fun to watch. Is it me or is YouTube playing a lot more ads? I think they're playing a lot more ads. I don't know, that made like too junky. I wish we had a suitcase. Like the ones in Fletch's tent. Not the town hall, not the tent. Also, I feel like, hang on, let's do a sign. I shouldn't have thrown my pencil away. I need a tin one that's like these. I need it to be like this, but like this. I had like 10 ad breaks since coming in. What? Is anybody else having that? That's insane. Welcome to Catalina. You know, small little airport. I feel like It Takes Two is one of those great, like, two-player games that's hilarious to watch. Can you imagine if me and Sunny tried to play that together? I had like 3 or 4. Yeah, I have it set to, like, moderate ads for... So you really shouldn't... We've been going for almost an hour. 3 or 4... Yeah, 3 or 4 should be all. But Boozy's first rage quit game, I think. I mean, it is frustrating. Speaking of which, hang on. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Hold tight, everyone. Where am I? Where am I? Nope. I gotta go to my own stream as a viewer to do this. Memberships. 5 memberships. I have 5 gifted memberships available. Fizz Stay Wavy, Pinky Dallas, Welly, Debos, and Lemon Bomb Mel. Congratulations. I have been meaning to do that for the last 2 weeks, and I keep forgetting. So, woohoo! To everybody who got a membership just now. And that was a weird little stance that I had going on. I'm not loving the barrels, y'all. It's looking a little too country or something. I don't know. I think I'd rather just have these. Stop it! And I just appreciate everybody who has become a member of the channel. Spent money here. Gifted memberships. All the things. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate it. It does mean a lot. If I haven't told you lately, well, there you go. Have I told you lately? Woohoo! Dad plays bad. Awesome! Hey, Granny Does Games. How are you doing? Good to see you here. Another delightful, wonderful soul. If you want to go watch another Dinkum player, well, she is it. And Grandma Mickey. Thank you. 3 whole months. Yeah. I bit my lip. And it feels like it is. Woohoo! Thank you, Susan, Mickey, and Dad Plays Bad for your memberships. Look at y'all. Look at some of y'all. Look at you go. Okay. Side spam! Thank you! Hooray! Minx, RileyKSGaming, the Brain Seer, Cece Harris, and Carmel. Wow, that is super cool. Sai, thank you. Thanks for lurking tonight too, by the way. All right, I'm now distracted. You know, if you could afford it, Grammy Q, absolutely. Don't you dare worry about that ever, ever. I totally understand. I had to like cut down some of my memberships to like the lowest tier or cut some out entirely because I was just like, I can't. I was spending like $50 a month, and it was a lot. And I was like, I'm gonna have to be a little more reasonable. All right, so should I fill this in with some kind of pathing? Because I wouldn't imagine there would be grass. You know what I mean? They add up for sure. It really, I started looking at it and I was just like, oh, that's okay. That's a little excessive. So I would love to be at the highest tier for everybody I support, but it's just not possible. All right, I'm trying to get a perspective look here. You know what? I don't know what to do up there, so I'm gonna go back down to doing stuff here because at least here I have a clear... Uh-oh. Something happened. Here I have a clear picture, and I'm thinking now I probably... No, that's good. Oh, I'm gonna have the hiccups. I hate that. All right, let's delete. Delete. You know, one day, when I win the lottery and become a multimillionaire, I'm just gonna go into all of my favorite people's streams and do like massive super chats. Can you imagine how wonderful that would feel to like make somebody's day like that? Oh, I don't know. I feel like billionaires are doing life wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I got all this money and like, oh, I need to put, I should have been putting pathing down there. Oy. They add up. I go with the, it's, oh, thank you, Dee Dee, for becoming a lucky star. Woohoo! Hooray! I go with the, it's less than a cup of a good coffee, and then suddenly I'm buying the equivalent of 50 cups of coffee a month. I know, right? That's what happens. Yeah. But I would love to do that. That would be, if I were super rich, and I know it's self-serving in a way, but also you're like, putting a smile on somebody's face. And if you put a smile on somebody's face, it puts a smile on your face too, then, you know, but it's like to go around and just do stuff like that. And then to go to like Walmart or H-E-B or one of the grocery stores and like walk around and just kind of see, okay, is that a single mom? And like, just like follow her to the register and be like, I'm going to pay for your entire cart. You renewed your membership. Well, whatever. You renewed. You came on. Woohoo! Powerball is going to be $1 billion next drawing. I'm buying my ticket. Let's go. All right. I got to go. I got to put some pathing down here, y'all. I done messed up. BamaCozyGamer. Hey, good to see ya. Sorry if I missed ya. Granny does games. Aw, here's a cup of coffee for you. Aw, thank you. Hooray! You are a sweetheart. Let me go click on that. Y'all are amazing. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I would love to go into all of you wonderful streamers and just pop in and drop like $2,500 as a super chat. Like, that would be amazing, right? Go to the hospital and say, who is a family that's struggling and it needs to pay off their medical debt? All right, boom, done. Like, billionaires are doing life wrong. That's how you should do it. That's what you do to make an impact in the world, I feel like. Not much, but it made you smile. It did. Dude, hey, any of it. It doesn't matter what the amount is. No, we're actually done that for someone who had not very many things in her cart, but in the end, that was trying to decide what to put back. Oh, that is heartbreaking. They were all necessities. Yep. Just like pay the bill. I would totally love to do that. That would be the most amazing thing. And I have done that in the past where like somebody was like short and they were like, I'm so sorry. And they were holding up the line. And so I'm like, well, yeah, let's just put it on mine. I'll pay for it, you know? And it was like the amount of like $10 or $15 worth of stuff, you know? If I win, we're all going to have to plan a trip and meet up. I know. Yes. I would okay, if I were, you know, like a bajillionaire. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, is that right? I can't math. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's on the 5th square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would totally go traveling around to everybody, visit everybody who wanted me to come see them. Hands down. Totally would do that. There was a time when I struggled where I was trying to choose between, yeah. Paying it forward. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I might. Oh, it's not even. It's not even. Why is it not even? Why? Why does this happen to me? Because I don't plan anything. It is the product of my own bad decision making. Oh, you are a lovely person, Granny. So are you. I just love listening to your voice when you stream. It's just like a chill sort of like, you know, those lo-fi channels that people watch, and you playing games, especially Dinkum, and just like chatting. I'm like, oh, that's my lo-fi. I did that for a young mom a few years ago, and she had some diapers and formula and baby food. What kind of world are we living in where people can't just pay for those things? Why do they have to be so damn expensive? It'll make you crazy. It'll make you want to rage. One of the restaurants in our city actually has a pay it forward gift card where you can put money on it for a homeless person's meal. That's amazing. That's like, is it Bon Jovi who has that restaurant in like Jersey where you come in and it's like is it a pizza place or no, that's a different thing. You come in and you just like, if you need a meal, you can like work a little bit, or you can just have a meal. Like people come in and like pay for that. It's like a free restaurant kind of. How are we liking these colored lights? Are they dumb? And you know what? I'm really digging the glowing path. Looks a little bit like a racetrack, but that's okay. Yeah, it's great. I don't get to always watch you as much as I would like. But when I do, I'm just like, oh, this is soothing. And yes, y'all should go check out Granny. Grammy Q and Granny Does Games. I gotta tell you, nothing made me happier than when I found out my demographic is older women, like my age and older, and gay men. Like, I did something right. I believe it's a diner. Yeah, okay. And it is Bon Jovi. I'm getting confused because I think there is a place, a pizza place, someplace up in that area also, that if you come in and buy a piece of pizza, and you can also buy a few slices, and you put like a Post-it or something on this bulletin board, and people who can't pay come and grab a Post-it and just take it up to the register. So it's not this weird, oh, I can't pay, you know, like it's not shameful for them, you know? The world has been hard enough before 2025. So I feel like I have the ability and means to help. So I should. Yeah. Yep. I agree. We gotta be the light. We gotta, what is it? Be the miracle, I guess, as it were, you know? I think that's from a Jim Carrey movie. Bruce Almighty. Yeah, be the miracle. Especially now, right? The cooking simulator. Are you doing that too, Grammy Q? I must have missed that. Be the person your dog thinks you are. Yes. 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 If only all of us. Okay, I'm gonna do it on this side too. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm liking the lights a little further down. Should I dig it down one more? After I did all this one side, like, oh, should I go down one more? That's another thing. If I had that kind of money. I would also buy a huge piece of property and build this state-of-the-art facility and like bring rescue animals there and like hire vets to like work it, and like people can volunteer if they want, but also like bring in actual people to like take care of these animals and yeah, adopt them out. But if they never do get adopted, then at least they always have a permanent home to stay in, because there's so many unwanted animals out there. And I know there's a lot of unwanted children. I just have a soft spot for animals because they can't speak. And I guess children can't either. I feel like the children thing is a quagmire of issues that I don't have solutions for. But at least with animals, that's easy. My brain can think of that easy. I have so many rescue dogs, girl. We got so many cats in this house. I'd make big donos to shelters and rescues in my area to ease their burden. That too. I do that too. While I'm working on like my pet project, I would totally do that as well. Because there's one here called Wendy's Misfits that is, you know, just always struggling to be able to keep the funds to do what they're doing. And they've helped me rehome lots of animals that just show up at my house that I can't keep, but I don't want them to, you know, be put down or euthanized at the kill shelter. Boop, 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 boop. Let's get rid of all this. Ugh, what? Gross. I don't know. I think it would just be a ton of fun to go around helping people who needed it. Doing stuff like that. Have y'all seen any videos of this lady who drives around in Las Vegas and she hands out drinks and meals to the homeless people there? Anybody seen that? I'd love to do something like that too. We got Brutus from the Three Little Pitties. That's basically out of Houston. They do so much good for animals there. Yes, I've heard of them. I've heard of them. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I think down here. Yeah. It's gonna be different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think the other one down there is like this. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I'd like to make a few tiny house villages and help out with some homelessness. Yep, that too. That's a good idea. I'd forgotten about that, but yes. Apps positively. All right, what do we think so far? Oh, you know what? Another good fencing option for around here is the chain link fence. I always forget. Also, I would donate money to the school districts around me or wherever I ended up living, right? And just like bukus of money so that they could buy books and they could give teachers a decent salary for what they do. Since we can't, you know, trust the actual people in power to do the right thing. Get rid of that junk in my pocket. I can't stand that. Ugh. A pet peeve. Okay. They don't even use books in your kids' grandkids' school. Do they just do like computers? I'd like to donate to a school lunch fund. Yes, that too. Libraries. Just go to the library and like, here's $5 million. Get more computers. Get more books. Like whatever you need. Libraries, schools, school lunch programs, tiny villages. You know what? Between us, just here in this chat, and are pooling our money, we could totally change the world. Tablet and a laptop. Shenanigans! What are you up to, my dear? How's it going? You guys, you know what? I did all that and I didn't even place the damn lamp. You guys, Miss Shenanigans, another wonderful Dinkum creator. Go check her out if you haven't. Shannon, what's up tonight? What you doing? How's it going? We've just been talking about if we had millions of dollars, what would we do with that millions of dollars? And we've come up with some really good ideas, and I think we're going to save the world. Just saying. I think they need to go back to books and paper and pencils and learning. I mean, I think you can do some stuff on the computer, but I also think, you know, actual like writing and like all that is not a bad thing. I'm lucky my own parents were able to buy me a lot of things for my classroom. Without them, it would not have a lot of fun books and decorations. Aw, cat. They're investing in other kids' futures, and that is awesome. Tell them thanks. Yeah, I know a lot of local teachers around here do like Amazon wish lists and stuff. What a sad state of affairs that it's come to that. You have to ask for donations to be able to teach your kids the right thing. I've been too stinking hot around here. Ugh. You just got up a little bit ago. It was humid today. But, y'all get this. We're supposed to have a cold front. Can you guess what a cold front means here in Texas? Just guess. I'll give you a hint. It has been in the high 90s with like a 80% humidity or higher. And the humidity is what kills you here. So what do you think a cold front means for us this time of year? You make your students right? Good job, Kat. Teach them. Teach them cursive, too. Why can't we be the ones with the money? Exactly. I feel like there's a significant portion of the general population who would be absolutely save the world. I think so. And when you have less than 1% that has like 70% of the wealth, that's why we're in the state of affairs that we're in. They don't teach penmanship at their school either. What? Only in the low 90s? Ooh, you're very close, Si. I saw that the high on Monday, I have Monday off, thank God, because if I had to see those people any sooner than on Tuesday, I might burn things to the ground. It's supposed to be like, I want to say like 85 on Monday here. Our hot is probably nothing for you. I need to just stop complaining. Well, I mean, it's all relative for people, right? Like, you guys would make fun of us in the wintertime whenever it gets down to like 40 degrees and we're like, it's freezing here. And y'all are like, that's not even cold. That's shorts weather. But here, so we've had a very, very mild summer. Normally, of this time of year, the month of August, it's triple-digit heat. It is so hot. It is unbearable. And the humidity is always above like 80%. It's just god-awful. This year, we only had 2 days where we broke 100. 2. I taught my kids cursive in first grade. What? If all the rich people would take a percentage of their wealth to help out the less fortunate, they could change their lives. Here's the problem I have with billionaires, and this is why I think it's unethical to let that exist. The difference between a million and a billion is astronomical. A billion seconds is like 2 weeks. I'm sorry, a million seconds is like 2 weeks. A billion seconds is 32 years, y'all. For these multi-billionaires, they could take not even a small percentage of their wealth and still be the richest people in the world and do so much good. Like, we could end homelessness. We could end medical debt. We could end poverty and hunger. But a happy society is not what they want. Last week I shared our weather with our sister who lives in San Antonio, Texas, and she was like, whoa, your temps are ours, and I'm in Washington. I wanted to cry. It's too hot. Yeah, I think you have it a little hotter out where you are, because here I got a lot of trees. And so it's a little cooler. 40 degrees is freezing. Exactly. It is for me. Oh, except for today. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. I woke up and I could feel heat just radiating off my body. I did not have a fever, but I'm just like radiating heat, and I have been hot all day. And for somebody who's perpetually cold, that's a big deal. And I was sweating all day long. So if it looks like I have a beautiful glow, it's sweat. I've just been sweating. Yeah. It's been lovely. Anything below 70 is too cold. Yes. Oh, 40 degrees. Yeah, 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I should have specified that. We got some others in the chat that use the Celsius. And my brain doesn't do conversion very well, but I want to say 40 degrees Fahrenheit for us is like 20 degrees Celsius-ish, in that range. And like where we are currently with our temperatures is like 37 or 38 degrees Celsius. My brain just doesn't work that way. They didn't teach us Celsius in school. And so trying to convert in my head and like, okay, so like 95 is this in Celsius, and it just makes my head hurt. Over the next 10 days, it's not even getting to 80. What? We didn't even have central hair either on this side of the state. Whew. I never use air conditioning, and we have had 110 degree Fahrenheit days this last month. Y'all have had it worse than we have. How is that even possible? Texas is usually hell on earth. What's going on? Like, legit. What's going on with the world? Seriously. Path. Ugh, the time has come for me to start making actual decisions and not do grunt work. 21 to 22 Celsius is about room temp. What? Room temp by whose definition? Hang on. What is Celsius to Fahrenheit? 71. Oh, okay. Okay, so then if it's like, say today we got up to 98. 98 degrees Fahrenheit is 36.6666667 degrees Celsius. Oh, wow. 40 degrees Fahrenheit is 4 Celsius. Oh, well, clearly my conversion in my head is not right. Here in the Northern California, we've had a mild year, only maybe 10 or 12 100-degree days so far, but we are hanging in at 90s. Yeah, it's been really mild here, which makes me a little frightened for what the winter is going to be like. South Carolina is always 100 plus in the summer. Well, we usually are too. And when it is mild like this, that usually means something's going to happen. Whoop, hang on. Hello. Having issues. Okay, so I'm trying to decide, should I continue on with the fence? Also, I was thinking about what is happening here. There's like some sort of residue. Weird. Also, I was thinking maybe about fencing this off. Yeah, it's been pretty mild. The humidity has been bad, but it's always bad. I mean, it's never gonna be anything other than bad here. But Monday, they say it's supposed to be, the humidity is supposed to be really low, and it's supposed to be like 85. And so it's going to be like perfect weather. So I will not be streaming. I will probably spend some time outside. Touch grass, you know? Do we like that? Oof, I do not. It's 64 Fahrenheit here today, and I am cold. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, Granny, I usually, so like wintertime here in Texas, like January and February are our coldest months, and it usually doesn't get above like 50 degrees Fahrenheit max usually during that time. But usually it's around 40-ish, and that is cold for me. And then you get the humidity, and so it's like this damp, wet, permeate your bones cold. You're watching another storm brewing in the Atlantic. Oh, yeah, that's just what we need, a hurricane. Ugh. At least with the other one, what was its name? Aaron? You know, it was courteous and just kind of skirted along and just kept off the land. You keep your AC around 80 and I wear a sweater. So my thermostat is set to 74 degrees in the summer and about 71 or 72 in the winter. What is happening? Are we having a heat wave? No. Why did the air ripple like that? That was weird, right? You know, this is the problem I have. You know, you have a clear vision about something to a point, and then you're like, oh. And normally, I'm usually freezing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the 5th one. But today I was hot. And I forgot to put my sweater on. And so I have like almost a full sleeve tattoo. And my boss does not want people to see that. 3, 4, 5. And I was so hot when I got to work. And then some stuff happened and it pissed me off. And so I was angry. And so that made my blood pressure go up. And it also made me hot. And I forgot to put my sweater on. And so several patients saw me without it and were like, oh, cool tattoos. And I was like, ooh, okay, I gotta go put my sweater on. And I was so hot. It was so hot. I just learned about what you get in a heat wave. Yes. Spoilers. But I don't know how you find the thing in the heat wave. I'll have to experiment with that and maybe do a video on it because I don't know how to do it. That's horrible. I would not like to live where you are. Ugh. Well, for a lot of reasons you wouldn't want to live here. I mean, we're practically back in the Stone Age, for one. And the weather is not ideal. Yeah. I keep the house at 68 and go around bundled up like a polar bear. So I live in the woods and my house is surrounded by trees. So my electric bill is not really that high usually. And I can manage to, so like in the wintertime, I'll even turn it like you were saying, Mickey, down to kind of like 70. Because on some days when it's really sunny, we built our house to where it's southern exposure. And so we have all these windows. And so in the wintertime, that southern exposure really heats up the house. And so the heat doesn't really have to come on during the day. Especially if it's a nice sunny, if it's a big, you know, a really nice sunny day. I hope we don't have another winter like the last 2 weeks of, oh yeah. 30 and 40 below Fahrenheit. Ugh, no, couldn't do it. We lived in North Dakota where it would get down to negative 30. No, not doing that. No thanks. My idea temperature is to be at like between 78 and 82, no humidity. That's like the ideal. I would do so well in San Diego. It's not even funny. Like, also, what do we think about these street lamps? Do they scream airport or do they? No, it looks more like a street, doesn't it? Looks like a giant effing street. I'm gonna have to take those down probably. That's why I moved from Vermont. Yeah, I need it to be between like 78 and 82. No humidity. And like sunny, but with clouds. Like the pretty fluffy ones. I am literally drawing a blank on how to do this over here because I was thinking about putting like dirt printing out just a little bit more and putting a hot air balloon here. So like, okay, we can land the hot air balloon here and you can get out and come, you know, check in or check out or whatever. And then we could do like a helipad like right here. I'm not cool like offending commit in those guys that do like the really cool helipads. But I feel like this is a good spot for it. Thank you, Susan! I'm also thinking I don't like these lights. Or maybe there's too many of them. And it just needs to be every other one. Sir, you're gonna get crushed. And I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. Gotta go and try and get some sleep. Ah, Grammy Q. I hope you get all the rest. Thanks for popping in. It's been good chatting with you. It's good to see you. Ready, more than a runway. Yeah, road more than a... That's what I'm thinking. Even spacing them out further, I just don't think it's gonna work. Maybe if they didn't hang over so far, maybe if they just had the little, like, boop, maybe some airplane hangers. Yeah, and I'm thinking over here on this side where I have a little more room. I've missed seeing y'all. Yeah, me too. All right, well, get some rest, and we will hopefully see you soon. Yeah. Yeah, definitely looking a little more runway-like without these lights. I like the lights up by the airport. I'm just not liking them on by here. The lamps look like the boulevard. Yeah. Yep. We are mind melding, y'all. Yes, for sure. Okay. So if we were to do a helipad... Do we dirt print it up one? Also, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3. Oh, okay. I was like, that doesn't look like a square. You're gonna lurk. No problem, Mickey. Yeah, see, this is the problem when you have like a half-formed and half-baked idea of like, okay, this is the general direction, and it'll just come to me as I do it. And then sometimes I'm like, okay, I've done all the things that my brain was like, yeah, and now I'm like, now what? All right, so do this maybe. Oh, Susan said something about putting the H in the glowing path. Mushroom path. Aha! Here we go. So if we did an H, hang on. Hang on, wait a second. When we look at the map, do we want the H to be facing? Yeah. We want it to be right side up on the map. Right? I mean, I feel like that just makes more sense. Oh, if only I had thought of that. Oy. All right, so tomorrow we're gonna be streaming some more Tiny Bookshop. I'm curious to see what 1 year in the game accomplishes, like what happens. So that'll be fun. Also, I thought I had scheduled a member stream for Friday night. And I was looking at my stream lineup and was like, okay, what happened? Where is Where's the stream? Apparently, I never scheduled it like I thought. Okay, I don't know about this. I don't think the white works. What do y'all think? Maybe I should do these as cement and not smooth cement. And then do the rest of it as smooth cement. The iron path. Ooh. Susan throwing out all the good ideas. You know what? I think my Laguna Springs Island has the iron path. All right. There we go. Maybe I just shouldn't have the corners as something different. I think that's what's throwing me off. Like, I don't need to reinvent the wheel here. Also, do we like it? The other thing we have to decide is, do we like it raised up, or should I do it flat? Like the runway. I kind of feel like a helipad would be taller than everything else, just by a little bit. And then we could do... Where's the garden? Oh, is that a lantern? I thought it was a lamp. No. Garden light. Oops. I mean, this is what we used to do back in the day, is these little... And then... Oh, I don't have the... Should I do blue or should I do regular white floor light? We don't have, like, we have the yellowy, like, yellow light, but I don't need 100 of them. I'm kind of thinking blue, but I'll get the regular ones too. And we could do, like... Ooh, it's getting to be nighttime. We can see what it looks like. See, when I pull up my map, the H will be right side up. You're not going to see it until tomorrow, but... Also, I'm trying to figure out how to construct these, like, little hangars or buildings. Because it ain't going to fit under a pergola, that's for sure. Also, helicopter. Don't forget, I do remember somebody suggested purple for a plane. So we will put out... This helipad is huge for the size helicopter this is. Let's get out another one. So purple is going to be one helicopter. What should we do as the other one? Purple. Just kidding. Black. Yellow. Blue. Gold. Ooh, also, yes, I was like, why is it so dark? There, when you arrive, it's like, ah. I put green down one side and red down the other on the runway, in case anybody's... All right, hang on. Let's test something out. We're going to really test my driving skills. Which button? There we go. It's like, which button works? All right, we're gonna head back around. I just want to see what it looks like from way up here. Not too bad so far. Okay, I'm gonna try not to hit the airport. And then come down. It's looking good. I'm like, ah! I can't stop. Wow, you really get you get some momentum going. Hang on. How did I park these before? Okay, you just have to kind of slow way down. And really, look at the little propellers. I never really noticed them, like... Oh, that was top-notch flying. Top-notch flying. Okay. Alright, lighting looks... okay. Where did I put my sleeping bag? Let's go to sleep and see what it's looking like. Now, I probably will grass some of the sides of the runway. That seems like that would make sense. But up here... By the way, I'm taking suggestions for this paint color. Let me know. I also kind of feel like this needs to go out a little bit more. And we should probably eat. Jeff! Do you have a crown to cosplay this character? Not one that looks like this. Probably some cheap little plastic, silly something from like the party store. I don't have angel wings either, but my daughter, my oldest daughter's making them for a anime convention she's going to in December. So I could probably borrow that from her. By the way, welcome in, Jeff. Good to have you here. I think what I'm going to do is print this out one more, put down some pathing, and we can put the hot air balloons here, and I'll put up some fencing. Because that makes sense, I think. I'm gonna do this. I may regret this, but we're gonna do this. Who's steering? My gosh. I cannot. I was thinking about something the other day. I saw a video and it reminded me. Who remembers Casey Kasem in the top 40 hits? Kind of we're showing our age. But who remembers Casey Kasem in the top 40 hits? And I believe in my area, because it was a syndicated show, but I think in my area it came on Sunday nights. It might have been Saturday nights, but I think it was Sunday nights. And we'd listen to him on the radio before, as I was going to bed. You do. You be old, girl. I know. I remember being in junior high and listening to Casey Kasem on Sunday nights before I went to bed, listening to the top 40 hits, and I'd have my boombox out ready to go to record my songs, because we didn't have MP3 players or streaming. Isn't Casey immortal? I do think he actually passed away not too long ago. What the hell? He done a murder, y'all. Ugh. What do we think of this? And then we'll pop down a hot air balloon or two. Maybe just one. Don't forget Delilah at night. Delilah at night. When did she come on? Was it after that? I'm thinking blue. Or do y'all want me to do pink? Delilah is the best. Delilah! La, 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 la. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do blue for this. Gummit. Wasn't there a Wolfman on the radio? Oh, yeah. I think so. My favorite was Casey Kasem. What do we think? Hell yeah. And then I can put maybe some of those tables out over here. Wolfman Jack. Okay. Wolfman Jack. Good Lord, that's really digging into the recesses of my brain there. Whew, that was a long time ago. There was a patient that came into the office. She's actually a couple years younger than me. And she had on a Fleetwood Mac Rumors t-shirt. And I was like, oh, I grew up listening to that. My mother had that album on repeat when I was a kid. And she just kind of looked at me like, there's no way you're old enough. And I was older than her. She's like, there's no way you're old enough to know who that is. Like, what? Yeah, but Casey Kasem was also in California, but I had him out here in Texas. What do we think of this? I don't know. That's a lot of flower boxes, so I don't want to do all of that. My most favorite album of all time. It is definitely a classic. It's epic for a reason. It is amazing. Nope, this isn't even. There we go. Ooh, what if... I always go straight to flower boxes and putting stuff in them, but what if... Well, that might can stay. But, where's my codes? I got some sumswares. Whoopsie. Wrong thing. Sorry, guys. Lily Pilly. Small Lily Pilly. There we go. 526. I have no patience for watching things grow, so... Look at that. Isn't that cute? Sweet dreams are made of these. And then we can put flowers or something in here. Hell yeah. We're not going to have a lot of grass, but now that I'm kind of getting here with this, I think we'll do a little grass. A little. That sounds bad, but... Yeah, I used to love putting him on. And that's how I got all my mixtapes. Casey Kasem? And I don't know whatever happened to those, but can you imagine if you had a tape player now and you busted out some of those old tapes from then when we did that. Oh my God, instant nostalgia. Okay. I'm still stumped. I'm thinking, so we need to have some sort of pathway off of the helipad over here. Hang on. So if we did, doesn't leave a whole lot of room. Just kidding. What if I... every flippin' time. Oh, but that's not the light that I had there. Duh. Blue went over by the helipad. How's that looking? And then the other stuff could be grass. Oh, you know what I just thought of? I always forget about these pedestals. Or maybe the white isn't the way to go and we could do the copper planters. With a boy and a girl helicopter, beware. Baby helicopters. Purple and blue? Pink is a lot more ready pink. The hot air balloon is pink. So what do we think? I need to... hang on. Let me get a comparison. Cooper. Nope. I had it right the first time. Okay. So we could either do the marble and I could put some bushes on them. Or we could do this. I'm kind of thinking maybe the copper. Except that the bushes no longer kind of drape on either side. So, yeah. Or we don't have to put them here. We can just put them here. I could dirt print up here as like a architectural element. I just say words. It sounds awesome. Wait a second, what's going on here? Oh, there's 3 and this is 2. Oh, I wonder why I did that. I'm sure at the time I had a reason, like a reasonable, like, oh yeah, this is why I'm doing that. But I could do this and dirt print up these guys as well. And boom. Oh, and I could put some right here. I'm thinking we should probably do hibiscus for these. And I may bring these back down to ground level. Oh. Huh, just kidding. Your character is a princess angel. I just decided to... The crown is relatively a new item. The wings definitely are. They came out in the last update. So I was like, ooh, cool new shiny things. I'm going to wear them. So, and then the dress is just like a simple little blue dress. It still feels a little something. I don't know, y'all. I need a bench. I need a bench. Ooh, leather. Not really great for outside, but it's kind of matching the color scheme. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up some ideas. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. You know what I mean? Let's see. I think pirate or privateer. Oh, the glider. The glider is something you actually get if you go... Oh, it is a Sunday. You come in here and you get yourself a little ticket, and then you go in your little airship and you go to the Summer Isles. In the little chests in the Summer Isles, you can get this specialty glider. And I don't know why, it's my favorite one. I'm sure some of y'all might disagree. Here, let me show you some of the other ones. I do like this one. So there's the butterfly that I really like. There's this one and this one. We'll go with those for the moment. Can you dirt print up one? The copper vases by the door. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably my issue, huh? And you got this one that's a butterfly. Which I did use that one for a very long time. This one makes like little... like little jingly noises. This one is the flame glider that you get in the hot, hot, hot. I also like this one too. But there's just something about this one. It feels like it just goes faster. This one in the flame glider, it feels like it goes faster. The others feel slow. All right, I'm gonna go do as Susan suggests because she is correct. Indeed. The butterfly one you get by completing your Critterpedia at the museum, I think. Or the bugs. The bugs at least. Oh gosh, I don't remember now. Okay, what do we think of that? Okay, I don't hate that. And then I feel like this is too open, so we either put up some fence. I don't like the gaps. So what gates do we have that we like? That we can put there? Oh. None that I want to use. T-Bird, hello. New to your channel. Been watching your earlier vanilla playthrough and been really enjoying it. Well, welcome. It's good to have you. Thanks for popping in to say hello. The vanilla playthrough is definitely more popular. People like to see me struggle. I don't like that. But welcome. It's good to have new faces. We've had a lot of new people lately, and I'm really digging that. That's nice. Nice to see new folks. Here's what I wish that the actual fencing would do. I wish the actual fencing would do this, because I feel like this is not it. I feel like either this one. I feel like those animals are going cray cray down there. What's happening? Look at that. You go, Echidna. I feel like this is a little bit better match. But it just... that gap just, it kills me. Actually, never mind. Just kidding. The animals are going nuts. I'm telling you. It has just been all night long. Yep. I'm trying to remember, what are we going to do in the vanilla playthrough? Does anybody remember? Oh, we were going to finish up that Zen garden. We were going to do something else. What are we thinking of this? Clean up on aisle 4. I'm about to run out of fence? Oh, you know what? I could have done the glass fence. Get up here where it's safe. Yeah, I feel like closing that in was a better option. Also, I'm not sure how I'd incorporate them. Aha. I wish I could turn them on the diagonal. I need it to point at a 45-degree angle at this corner. Do you know what I mean? It's taking shape. It's doing something. But that would be amazing for it to be pointed at this corner and have another one over here pointed at this corner. I'm going to create a spotlight on the hot air balloon or something. You need to stop it. Stop it. Oh, that poor turkey. Did you hear that little... What a pitiful little noise. Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to contemplate... Ugh, this is gross. How I want these little hangers that we've talked about making to work and look. I definitely think we need to do some. I'm also going to have the road come in over here. And maybe have like a parking lot here. For the airport. Maybe. Let's delete some things. We won't be using that. I'm not going to use any more of those. These might need to use, yeah. Okay. The spotlights, I want to see what they look like at night. We may need to substitute them out with something else. Because I was thinking about, oh, you know what? Do I have, yeah, here we go. Putting like these in here. If y'all haven't seen the tour I did with someone named Andy, I think it said it's like Dinkum Design Ideas Volume 5. He utilized these spotlights in such a unique way. It literally, I was like, what? So if you haven't seen that, check it out. Okay, so we're gonna do this and this. Oop, I need 2 more. Wow, you can really go in here until for a while. Oh, what if I did those chairs that are in there? Nah, it looks a little tacky out here. Maybe... maybe out here? Man. You think, oh, I've planned this out. I mean, I didn't want a huge distance from here to here, but I could have done a little bit more. Could have pushed this back like 4 tiles. That would have been good. But we are going for a... we're going for a smaller airport. You can have boats. There is a... hang on, where... let me just go to the tab. There is... whoop, there's a jet ski. There's a rowboat. And there's a big old sailboat. And in fact... I have some of those. Over here. We still haven't finished John's area. So here's some boats. Look at how we got an importing, exporting, shipping business. You can paint these as well. And then over here, I think I've got 1 or 2 off the island over here. And then like a jet ski. Jet ski's my favorite way to get around, actually. There's one out there in the water, and then we've got the rowboats. And I feel like it's the fastest. Next to the motorbike, I feel like it's the fastest way to get around. Oops. Oh, we can make a sunset stop over here and visit John and the Melon Heads. They're singing and playing their instruments. Whoops. Need a boat dock at the airport. Yeah. I mean, I got a seaplane. I feel like on a different island, though, I can do something that involves that. Oh, I forgot this one doesn't go anywhere anymore. Wait, does it? Oh, it does. Just barely. This is the back of the museum, you guys. I forgot about this. Ah, we're gonna cut off her head. Oh, are you serious? Oh my gosh. Yeah, we literally cannot go in there. Cool. All right. Well, let that be a lesson to y'all. Let me eat something. Because I thought this wound its way back around to where I wanted to go, but it didn't. It did not. I mean, it could have if I had built that bridge up. Okay, so what do we think? Yeah, it's not really I wanted spotlights on the what you call it over here. So like I wanted it to illuminate the hot air balloon. And the hot air balloon is really cool. When you get in and you drive it, it fires up. But when I stop powering it, it obviously doesn't have the flame. So I don't know that I'm going to keep the spotlights. I don't know. What do y'all think? There is an alligator croco infestation here. I think I'm gonna build a little area maybe here for planes, and then over here next to the helipad. So that way, see, look, an H. Except that the helicopters are on the. Oh no, we've gotta move them. No, hang on, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Well, the problem is I can't angle the spotlights in a way. I guess I didn't want them in the front, but you can. The heck? You can do this. But it's still not quite the effect I wanted. It's not illuminating as much as I would like. Let's see. Search. Searchlight. Isn't it a searchlight? Yeah. Actually, I probably need to put it back there. I don't like that. Why can't it do what I want? Ugh. I was going to move this up. And now when you look at it, there we go. You can kind of see the H. It's too bad it takes up so much space, but it would have been cool to put like some sort of numbers across here. I might build that out back there too. Yeah, I think, well, we got the runway done. We started adding some details. Did I not put... Oh, I did not put pathing underneath here. Like, why is that showing up red? Blasphemy. Plane doesn't have a light. It does when you're powering it. Everything has a light when you're driving it, or you're powering it in some way. But if you're not, it doesn't. Oh, that one had one. Perfect. And that one did too. So it's just those front ones. All right, good deal. Let us sleep. Let us sleep. Dun, dun, dun. Telling you, the music is top notch in this game. Whoop, come on. Wrong buttons. It's the start of something. It's the start of something. You guys have been absolutely fabulous. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me. It's super, super great for the channel. My brain, the thoughts are not coming together. And it's super easy for you guys to do. A big thanks to SciSpam for gifting 5 memberships. Super cool of you. Granny Does Games for the $2 super chat. And Dee Dee for renewing her membership. And Susan for being a member for 19 months. Mickey for 3 months. And Dad Plays Bad for 18 months. You guys are awesome. Everybody's awesome. I am probably going to schedule a member stream for tomorrow night. We'll probably be back on the Dinkum Members Island. So if y'all want to come and join in on that, be sure to come on over. Yeah, I was getting there, Jeff. It looks like you guys, nobody wanted to be a leaf? No leaf on the wind? Cactus. I mean, all the reasons for being a cactus are pretty valid. Oh, flower. Being a flower one. Seriously. All right. All right, we'll be back tomorrow afternoon with some Tiny Bookshop. We're going to round out the year in that game, and then I'll do the member stream tomorrow night. And stay tuned. If you are a member, tomorrow morning I'll be putting out my new Coffee Talk video, and that is where I will spill all the tea for you guys for my hellacious work week. Names will be named. And then on Saturday, we're going to play some more Make Room because I'm obsessed, and I know that you guys, well, you're going to be obsessed with me, or you're going to have to be. And then we're back to Vanilla Dinkum on Sunday. So thank y'all for hanging out with me. It's so cool that y'all could be anywhere and y'all come and hang out here, and I do really, really appreciate that. For all the new faces that popped in tonight, good to see you guys. And yeah, I think I've covered all the bases. My brain's shutting down. It's like, you're tired. Let's go to bed. Have a great night if it's nighttime for you. And if your day is just getting started, well, I hope it's a good one. And if I don't see you this weekend, stay safe, stay well, get some rest, take care of yourselves. But most of all, be kind. Be kind to others. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.